Alright guys, got a random trip out today. I'm looking at doing something with the boat, but in the process of taking this guy out, caught a nice gag grouper right in the middle of the water column too, which is weird. Sad thing is they're out of season, but for being a mile and a half offshore and catching him 30 foot below the water surface, that's pretty cool. Caught him on 40-pound test leader and a 3/0 hook, but we're gonna let him go.
Can I pet him on camera? Hold on.
Ooh, a big old tail flap.
Bye.
That's awesome. That is really cool.
He was really cute.
Well guys, as some of you may know, we got a new boat. Made the ultimate upgrade. I traded the 20-foot Hydro Sports for a 26-foot Sea Fox. And let me tell you, it's a beast. She's got some pros, a lot of pros. She's got a few cons. She definitely needs to be cleaned up. She needs some love. She needs some new latches. Stupid stuff like cooler braces and, you know, new speakers. All in all, can't beat that. You know what that means? That means we're going to be doing a whole heck of a lot more freaking offshore fishing, which is going to be awesome. But there's a story behind this big boat and how I got this far. So 4 years ago, it all started with a John boat, 14-foot flat bottom aluminum boat. I paid $1,100 for it. I bought it new from Sports Academy, bought a trailer with it, put about $600 into it, put a new deck on it, got a motor from a buddy. It was stuck in forward, broke it free, ended up with forward neutral reverse, and then put some more love into it. The simple things, you know, gas tank and some speakers and carpet. Made a casting platform on it. But I had that boat for about 1.5 years. Kept it until a guy wanted to trade for it. I traded it for a 2012 Polaris Sportsman 500. It was a 4-wheeler. Thing was almost like brand new itself. I kept that for another year, 1.5 years. Then along came a 15-foot skimmer. That one was named Mind Over Matter. I rode the crap out of that boat. I took it offshore. Probably shouldn't even took it offshore. It would float in 4 inches of water. And I drove the crap out of it for about 6 months. After 6 months goes by, I found a guy on Marketplace. So my wheels start turning again. He wanted a smaller boat for him and just his granddaughter, and I wanted a bigger boat. So I messaged him, did the work, did the trade, straight traded again for another boat. That one was the Century 1860, named No Patience. I kept that boat for 10 months and put over 2,000 miles on it. Went offshore, was inshore fishing. I did a crap load of trips in it. After having that boat for a while, we took it down to the Keys. We seen all the types of things that we could be doing with it. It was just getting rough. And the type of hull that it was, it had a big belly style hole on it, even though it was a V-hull. But it was so rough it would slap constantly on any type of chop. It'd beat her back up and it'd beat my back up, and whoever else went fishing with us, especially on them rough hot days. It was not comfortable. I started doing the whole trade ordeal again, having my wheels churning, thinking about what I could do, how could I get into another bigger boat. And then one day coming home, I stopped in a gas station and looked over into a car lot. Guy had a boat there. I said, I wonder how much he wants for it. Price wasn't bad. I asked him if he would be willing to trade my boat in on it. He said yeah, but I didn't like the offer that he had. Of course, nobody likes the offer that you get from a car dealership. But all in all, that was the birth of Habitual Angler in a sense. I got that boat, I got excited, and I was like, I'm gonna start recording stuff, try to get into everything. I want to do more fishing, go bigger, go more often. And so I bought the boat, sold the boat that I had before it, and then I sold the boat almost 3 hours later for almost the same amount that I got that boat for. So I've been working it up the past 4 years, climbing the ladder, trying to achieve the master barter medal, I guess you could say. Then I decided I wanted to go even bigger, so start looking again. 7 months, 8 months later after having that boat, start looking for another big boat. My dream boat's a 26-foot catamaran or the invincible 37-foot catamaran. A lot of you know, but a lot of you don't know. But I wanted to break that 26-foot mark. That was my ultimate goal, is to see how far I could take this trading and bartering deal to. Seen this boat on Marketplace, sent him a few questions, seeing what he was trying to get into, seeing if what I had would work for him, because what he had was definitely going to work for me. We took it out, took his out, and let's just say that it's no longer his, it's mine. So persistence is no longer with us, but you guys can say hello to perseverance. Yes, this perseverance is going to get a lot of miles on her. She's going to have a lot of fun, going to turn into a lot of trips, and now I have the availability to have a captain's license and a charter's license. So I may be venturing into starting a chartering business. I know a lot of people have them. I don't care. I know a lot of people have YouTube. I don't care. This is for me. This is my dream. This is what I'm wanting to do. This is my goal. I thoroughly enjoy fishing. I thoroughly enjoy being on the boat. If I don't even catch anything, I'm still happy that I was able to go out on a boat, especially returning back to the dock safely. That's an amazing trip to me. I have so much enjoyment from being out here on the water. There's no other describable feeling for it. I don't know how else to explain it. But all in all, that is the baseline story of how we got here. The next couple of weeks, I am going to be doing a lot of work to this boat. She needs some rewiring, she needs some tidying up, a whole lot of cleaning, and on top of that, I gotta do a little bit of motor work. She's not horrible, she runs, and I got her running, but she's a little sputtery, so we gotta tidy it up a bit. But anyhow, next couple of weeks, I might bring you guys along with me, try to get this thing in tip-top shape, because we've got something coming in the future that just might happen. Hopefully we get accepted into this tournament. If we do, it's gonna be awesome, and I'll fill you guys in on the details later. Until then, this is Habitual Angler. I'm Drew. This is Nat. See y'all next week.